No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome everyone to the home of the Arizona State Sun Devils, Mountain America Stadium in Tempe. Sun Devils will kick it away to start us off. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Utah's offense will be first on the attack. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense tonight.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
I'm not sure you have much in the script to convert a third and this long on the opening drive. Back to pass, it's Flagway. Quick shovel pass. He's stopped short, and it's fourth down. The Utes will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. The Sun Devils offense has the ball for the first time. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollock, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback, affect him. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
And the Sun Devils want to pick up the tempo. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Working that left side. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. Going to swing it on second down. He caught it. And he won't be able to get it as the defense gets him down at the 1.
Yeah, and I tell you what, just trust your guy. You know, you got your guy running a corner route. It's man-to-man coverage. Throw it up top. Let him catch it on top of his head. Really nice job by the receiver going and getting that thing.
He'll try to power it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Gets it out quickly. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This offense has gone haywire on these last 2 plays in the red zone. Can they set things right on third and goal? And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out there, down 7-3 as they open this drive. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Second down coming up. Back to throw, it's Levitt. Makes the catch. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Sun Devils want to move quickly. The corners are walked up tight. They turn to the passing game on third and short. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. And the Sun Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off.
It's picked off, and that's number 10. Got some room to run. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Sun Devils. The defense does the work itself with a pick six.
You've got to be so careful as a quarterback throwing over the middle of the field with this linebacker. He is so good in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes. He'll make you pay, and he did right there with that pick six.
And he tacks on the extra point. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal 10-7. Extending the play. Going to try to get it himself. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. So now it's second and long. That's caught. It's Brave. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to throw. It's Lagway. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brave. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Utes are on the move. Looking to throw again. Fires to the big fella. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48. Going to take a shot on second and short. Makes the catch. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. The Utes come to the line with a new set of downs.
Defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a first down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too. This guy's top 10 in the nation, total touchdowns scored, and that's why he's in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy.
Making side adjustments here. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds. And
got some room in into the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Utes!
man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Snags it quickly on the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We've reached a break. It's Utah holding the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. First play of the period will be a second down. Looking to throw, it's Levin. Quick strike complete. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. The Sun Devils moving quickly to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. Look at them, they're right.
He lobs one high down the left side. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. The screen, and watch out. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Sun Devils send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. On the move, he fires. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. Looking downfield on first down. Bringing the heat. Took care of it himself. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Wants to go up top on first down. Moving out of the pocket. Slings it downfield. Complete to the right. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And the Utes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Utah.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Sun Devils will send out the punt unit. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Slips through the line. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
And he shows you the arm right there, but I tell you what, I've been impressed with this young man and his ability to do both. Rush, throw, lead a team, put up huge numbers.
Touchdown, Utes! A great catch and run for 6. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Arizona State has the ball back and the offense making its way onto the field. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
So difficult, because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Gets it out fast. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Looking for a man. It's Levitt. Fires to the tight end. Turning it on. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
We haven't even gotten to halftime yet. This offense has their hands full trying to keep this quarterback standing up straight. They've already given up multiple sacks. That's the biggest reason why they're trailing by as much as they are. They better go in at halftime and make some big-time adjustments.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Here comes the heat. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard, it's good. That pulls them to within 15, 28-13 the score. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the...
He's got it down the right side. Off and running. Past the and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown! Touchdown, Utah!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like, this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points?
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Levitt. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Sun Devils will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. Still on his feet at the 45. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. This attack so lethal with that big play capability. Now 1st and 10 from the 29. That's caught. It's Phelps. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find...
Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the grab. They'll immediately call timeout.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less.
Touchdown, Arizona State! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
Let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally score. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Steps away to find some room. Throwing on the run. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quickly out to the tight end. Around and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Touchdown, Utes! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Levitt. Pulls it in. Oh, he got loose. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. The Sun Devils will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. The give to the back. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Fires on the move. He's got an open man. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. That is no good. Guys, they didn't get the field goal there, but still a 22-point lead to work with. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. Looking downfield, it's Levin. Pressure coming. They're working that left side. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. That's reeled in, it's Young. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking for room, it's Young. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Finds space on the right. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. And the Sun Devils are rolling down the field. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Found a seam. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. I mean, sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Got the 1st down and more. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
We know this guy is in contention right now for the Heisman Trophy, and this late in the year, if you're going to bring that home, you've got to put up big stat games, right? Had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again today. He is turning it on late this season.
The Utes have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Trying play action. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. Pulls it in. It's Bray. Breaks into the open. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. From the red zone, looking for a space. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And just having a guy that can continually make plays on the ground, it just opens up space for your running back, for your receivers, makes you defend the whole field, and it's not always big gains, but you've seen him today, man. It keeps the offense in positive situations with just little plays here and there, knowing he's a threat.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Utes are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. To the air. It's Lagway. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Utah! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead.
Man, that field shrinks. You've got to have the big boys down here that you can just throw it up to, let them make plays, make it look like run. All the big boys on the field, slip that tight end out, find him, he'll do the rest.
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. They'll try the run. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. The Sun Devils will hustle to the line. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And the Sun Devils line up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. Moves around to clear up the vision. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bennett. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
If you're going to be a quarterback in the Heisman race, you've got to win games and you got to put up big numbers, and that's exactly what this guy has done all season long.
Makes the catch.
Late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a 1st down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player.
He'll keep it himself. Touchdown, Utes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Utah, 56. Arizona State, 28.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They want to run it left here. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Scanning the field, it's Levin. Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. on the gun. He leaves it with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Utah has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Back to pass. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Looking to the big tight end. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Running through contact. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now first and goal.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots, and their players are still out there competing.
And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Dropping back, it's Dyer. He's got it on the move. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score.
Nice job by the defense forcing the third and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Touchdown, Arizona State! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw on that touchdown pass.
And they did tack on the extra point. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they closed the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. This offense is really big. In the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing.
Intercepted for the 11th time.
The most frustrating thing I see in football is when teams give up and they quit and they wave the white flag. It drives me nuts. You're on the field. Your job is to stop them. It doesn't matter what the scoreboard is. It doesn't matter how much time is left. Keep fighting. Keep grinding. You never know what can happen. Maybe you get hot. Maybe you make an all-time comeback.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game.
He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety. And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
Safe completion on the screen. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Utes want to crank the tempo.
And an early completion for this dude, but you'll see a lot of that. I mean, he's been unreal this season, like spreading the football around multiple.
There he goes. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. No huddle here for the offense.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Right on target this time. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, first and goal.
First and goal.
Motion from the wideout. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Utah.
And the Utes trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. And with a hallelujah land. Touchdown, Utah! That score pushes us out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. Off play action on first down. Under fire.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Oh, he's got some space. The tag. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous part of it. A late touchdown.
Yeah, and listen, that is awesome to see the guys continue to fight, continue to keep competing, because this game is over. Like, we don't need to fool y'all. We're not trying to get y'all to stick around and improve ratings. Like, the game's over, but you're continuing to fight. You powered in for the touchdown, and show your kids that we're going to always fight no matter what the score is.
Here comes the offense onto the field again. The give as they work on that clock. He's up to 73 yards rushing in this one and within striking distance of a 1,000-yard season. The Utes have their whole playbook open here on second and inches. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Tight end now in motion. The running back has it. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Red pass, it's complete. Touchdown, Utes! And they take... for 6 more points. That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a master class in offensive productivity.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Dyer. Rushes on him. Finds his man. It's Singleton. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Big chunk play to start start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Gives it on the option. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like they're down so much. They need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back the next opportunity, the next moment. Because today, oof, it was not a good day.
Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Got it behind the line. It's Grover. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Ready to fire from the pistol. They'll leave it with him. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Utes come to the line in the hurry-up. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Turning it on. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Gonna run it. It's Bray. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. To the air on 2nd down. Looking to buy time. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Makes the grab past the marker. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
And 1st down for the offense.
The Utes will line it up on 1st and 10. The offense changing the play. Lewis to throw. Pocket breaking down. Got him downfield. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal. And after this play, the cake will be baked.
Utah.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. And as the ball falls incomplete, the clock strikes 0. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work. Through throwing the football, in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David, this was